Well, welcome to Mitford Pottery. Don't know if I'm live or not. Let's have a look. Content. Oh, there we are. That's our live stream. Don't know how to get to it. We're live now. If I can get to the management bit. Well, there we are. Yes, I'm connected. Oh, we got the chat. Don't know what the signal will be like because I'm running on my phone. So if anybody's out there, you can let us know how we're doing. We'll give it a minute. Cheers. Streaming from the new studio. Got no internet, it's too expensive. So I'm running from my phone. So we'll see how it goes. I've got green lights everywhere. Is it jerky? Is it not? So we're just going to have a cup of decaf coffee actually. 1.5 kilograms of clay. We're going to tall vase is what I'm thinking. Not saving enough video to maintain quality. I don't use the software enough, that's the problem. I don't know what's going on. Left, right, right, left. Sound quality alright. Well, we're not dropping any frames, so that's good. I should move about so you can see us actually doing stuff. We'll go back to the other window. YouTube is not for any emoji video maintenance as such. View. Open widget. Stream status poor. I assume that's because I've got more of a 5G. What's my signal like? 4G. Oh my god. I need 5G, man. Usually get 5G in here. I'll move it over there, see if we get any better. Well, we'll give it a throw and see how we go. It's a kilogram and a half. I mean, that window OBS is alright. Encoding overload. Consider turning down video settings or using a faster encoding preset. Don't know what that means. Do I have to go into settings? Turn down video settings. Let's have a look at settings. Output. Video bitrate. Let's turn that down a bit. We'll go 1800 sounds good, so we'll do that. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows in this software? And I can't see the OK button. Okay. See if that makes any difference. YouTube doesn't like it. YouTube's YouTube, isn't it? We'll go, we'll have a throw. Stick it on the wheel, give it a good pat. Is my wheel on? No. Got to switch that on. Are we getting any more than 5G, do you think? 4G? No. Come on, phone. Give us 5G. Pay for it. Pay for it. Put it up here. See if we get a better signal. We'll enjoy ourselves anyway. Swig. Afternoon, everybody. Don't know how well this will go because I'm knacked being making green agate ware clear. Bit of a kneading frenzy, so I'm a bit tired. But we'll give it a go. Hopefully I won't splash water on the computer. So just push it onto the wheel, make sure we're stuck. And we're going to cone up. So I'm just pushing my palms really, the fingers are just wrapped round. And because the clear's got nowhere to go, it goes up. Now, I did get some very handy information from a viewer of ours. I misinterpreted. So this swirl is alright. It's that bit. If you get a lumpy or swirly uneven top on here, it translates to when you're throwing your walls on your cylinders. So keep this bit as smooth as possible. I thought they meant the swirl on the wheel of your cone of clear. That was for height, I think. Squash it down. Now I'm trying to throw some bigger stuff. So I've got lots of cups, and I'll have more, so I'm doing agate ware. So I'm trying to do some more decorative pieces. I've been doing some taller jugs, and this is going to be just a vase. So we're just about there. Just not getting it centered today. It's nearly that. So we'll go another cone. Centre that down. Yeah, I think we got it that time. Knock a bit of speed off now. Oh, I've got a good stream status now. Better than, getting better. Better than poor. Right, got to this stage. And you've got to put a hole in the middle. Not a swig actually. Right, so I use my thumb, push it down just to get it started. It starts to dry up, I'll fill the well up. Because it's a bigger piece this, you've got to tilt your hand up. How far is that? A little bit further. Right. It's a big piece, we will have to stop it. Check the thickness in the bottom. So we got, come on folks in, just on our centimetre, which is what I usually throw it to, because I like to carve the base. So that's alright for our base. Now we can open the walls out. So I'm just going to slowly drag the clear back to myself, towards myself, applying steady pressure. Go there, and slowly release. So I'm going for a narrow base, wide, thin-necked vase. And now I'll put some water in the bottom. I'm going to smooth all these lumps and bumps out. So I'm just pushing a wet sponge onto the base. Because the nature of the shape, I can't get my thumb in completely, which will give us a head start, and then I'll smooth it out with the tip of the thumb. This also helps with your S-cracks on your base. Do it, persevere with it, get it nice and flat, and it compacts the base. Now, what I do need to check, which I'll have to wipe my hands, got to touch the mouse on the computer. What I do need to check is anybody in the chat? No, nobody in the chat yet. The bit rate is low. I have no idea what that means. I assume it's a bit jerky, a bit starty stoppy. We'll persevere until we throw this. It is just a test stream after all. Right, so we've got that. I'm going to curve the top in a bit. Like that. Put some water on it. So we're going to do our first lift. So we'll nip the clear. So I like to think of that first lift, it's basically just setting the walls of your, in this case our cylinder, because they have been a bit of a donut shape, and you just straighten them out a little bit. And then we'll start to reduce our speed again. So we'll do another lift. So right at the bottom of the clay, right down here, push my thumb in, push my fingers out, nip the clay, lift it up. Less pressure as we get to the top. Right. So the way I've been trying to throw lately, so if you can imagine the centre of the clay, as I'm pushing the clay, it's slightly more on the outside, so keep that conical shape and sort of push towards the middle, if that makes any sense. So we'll do another one. So I'm going to push the clay in, push the clay out, nip it, both hands move together, less pressure at the top. So what we're aiming for, as always, is a nice even thickness of wall, so all the way up it's the same thickness, and as best we can get it. Make sure that's wet inside. Put a bit of water on it. I'll go a bit slower now. So again, fingers right at the base, push in, push out, grab that clear, drag it up. I'm going to go steady, even, less pressure now because it's getting thinner. Hold it at the top for a second, there we go. It's not too bad. It's starting to go a little bit thick on one side, I think. Get the water out the bottom. No, I don't have any sponge on the stick. It's gone a bit wonky. It's gone a bit wonky. I'm just running the water inside and out. So now I'm starting, this is our third or fourth lift. So now I'm starting to look at shape, so I can go in more at the bottom, so that's where all our clay is still down sort of this area here. So that's where I can get all the clay from. So in we go again, so push in right at the bottom, push out, grab that clay, lift it up. Less pressure as it gets thinner. To the top. It's a good lift. Didn't lose too much clay. Some water on it. Narrow that top a little, so don't want it to flare out too much. So that was a decent lift there, so we've got a lot of clear. And maybe one more to give it its last little bit of height. and then we can think about shaping it. So in we go. So push in at the bottom, push out, grab that clear. Both hands working together. Less pressure as it gets thinner. Oh, I think we just made it there. It's just starting to twist a bit. But we made it. So now we can start to shape it. Again, we get our water out the inside. So because it's tall, we're going to sort of form this bit first while I can still get my hand in, and then we'll work on the top bit once I'm happy with this. So now it's pretty much just shaping it. So I'll do it for fingertips first. So I'm not really lifting it, I'm just pushing in a bit. So that's where I want to start. Narrow form. Wherever we are, we're back at the top. Close. So that bit I'm happy with. So now it's finishing this top bit off here. So what I am going to do, I'm going to dry my hands. I'm going to check, see if anybody's come in the chat, because it was a very unplanned stream this. Nobody in the chat. Never mind. So what I'm going to do, I'll go back to there. It says my bit rate settings are too low now. So I'm going to go back to settings, go back to output, go back up a little bit. See, okay at that. So I've upped that a little bit. See if that makes any difference. Right. So this can be the precarious bit. Hang on a minute, we'll have a slurp. Finish the coffee. Cheers. So I'm going to get rid of this little bit of skirt clear down here. I'm going to use a pointed stick a la Hsinchuen Leach to a Hsinchuen Leach design. Made out of, it's a hardwood, is it rosewood? I keep forgetting, I always forget. I can't remember where I ordered. I think it's rosewood, but it's water resistant, so it's pretty good for this type of stuff. Right, clean these wooden tools off a bit. So I'm just gonna run the wooden tool over this up to about there, and that is where we're going to narrow it in. You see, it's confidently So I'm going to put water on the outside. Just do that. So I'm going to slowly narrow this in. Got a bit of a swirl going on, like. I'm not trying to be too greedy and narrow it too much at once. It's more to get it a consistent diameter all the way up than anything. Getting there. Because as we narrow it, the clay gets thicker. So then you have to start trying to lift it. Now I haven't got a proper stick to lift it with, so if you'll excuse me, I can't do it with this sponge, it's the wrong shape. I need another sponge. A slightly rounder sponge. So what I'm going to do, put some water on there. So because we've reduced that diameter, the clay is now thicker. So we've got to sort of do a mini lift from there up, just to get a little bit more height, and you'll thin the clay out. Now it's a bit tricky with a sponge on a stick, but it can be done. You just got to go for it. Not the best way of doing it, but it does work. And it does feel as well. Right, so now we can go back to concentrating on our shape. So I'm going to narrow and straighten this because it's gone a bit weird. Top, it's not bad. So what I want to do, this top bit, I'm going to thin it out by lifting it, pulling it up just a wee bit. Like so. So I'm going to go from a shape now. So we've got a bit of a spiral going on, I think. Not too bad. Not too bad. So what we're going to do, I'm going to run some water on the outside. So I'm going to try and shape this with this wooden rib. We'll start where we were. I think we've got a bit of a swirl going on. I'm just probably using this to throw with, which hasn't helped. So we'll get our water out. We'll try again. It's not that bad. Not that bad. Just need to finesse it a bit. So this top edge, I'm thinking it's a bit uneven, so I'm going to use a pin tool. Get rid of that bit. Get rid of that bit. Get the chamois on there. In fact, just compact that down a bit. So I'm looking for the shape. I need to go in a bit there because it just sort of stops there. So we'll try and not knock it off centre. So all the way around. It's just not sure there. This is the faffy bit of pottery, getting the shape right. Now it's getting there now. We're getting there. I'm getting a bit more happy. It's just a basic vase. Something to put a little bit of water in. And then it's just getting that sweeping shape to my liking. Better. That's better. Well, I'm going to leave it at that. How long have we been going for? How long have we been running? 37 minutes. That's long enough for a test stream, isn't it? Get the old metal kidney on it. There you go. That'll do us. That will do us. So now I can get the chamois. This top edge. Water out there. Water's out of there. That was trimmed, just put a little undercut in. Get all of that slip off there. Dry your hands. Get our cloth. Slow our wheel right down. Stop. Slow. That's it. Twisted cut off wire. Through there, stop our wheel, dry our hands, and that can be lifted onto a little mini bat, like so. And there you go, there's. Get that out of the way. And see if I've been talking to myself all this time, or I've missed the people in the chat. Oh, hello Jon. I wasn't concentrating on the chat, sorry. My #1 fan, Jon, from the USA. Clear Bite Ceramics. please buy her stuff. Who else we got? I do recognise that other name. Alan Fitzgerald. Oh, Detroit, Michigan. Hello. Hello, Detroit, Michigan from the UK. What is good morning to you, Jon. Notifications are a bit weird as far as I'm aware on YouTube. It was very unscheduled. Like I said at the start of the stream, I'm just testing because I'm running via my phone. It seems to be okay now. It seems to have stabilised. But it's just a short test stream really. So I know I haven't done my regular video for you, Jon, this morning. It's been too busy, but there'll be more videos coming. Yorba Linda, California. Hope I've said that right. So we got our American friends in. And now that you're in, I have to go, which is a shame. So I'm just going to have a clean up and go. Because I'm aching of doing colouring clay. Yes, Jon, if this test seems to be okay, so I'm hoping to do it. I mean, it's always when time permits, but I'm hoping to do at least a monthly live stream. Obviously different bits and pieces, different challenges, so I like a challenge. Trying to throw bigger things, so more bigger vases and coffee pots, teapots, that type of stuff, which I'll be throwing tomorrow, and I'll be videoing that tomorrow, so hopefully there'll be a bit of content on there soon. As you'll know, in pottery, some of the stuff takes a long time, and most part-timers or hobby potters, it takes us a while to do videos, so bear with us, but there'll be content coming, and I'll be rocking the hat, of course. Like I say, more live streams hopefully, because I think that's the way to go, live, doing live pottery. So now that my stream health is excellent, I'm going to leave you shortly. Just doing a bit tidying up. Go and get a snack. And then get this processed and get it on the channel and get a proper thumbnail on it. Yeah, so just clean the wheels off, get rid of the leftover bits and bobs of clay. Get them in the recycling pile. Yes, Jon, the new studio, it is quite nice. It used to be a venture me and somebody else did, but it's just me now, so it's all mine. We'll give you a camera quick spinner. I've got the camera so I can see what I'm doing. I'll give you a quick tour. So we got a kiln, a 40-year-old Cromarty electric kiln. Drying, they're all getting glazed this week. So we've got the glazed shelves. If I can point to them along here. Other wheels here. Drying shelves there. Over my other shoulder. Over this way. We've got a work island here in the middle. Workbench here. Mini wheel. Sink over here, and then it goes round further round into some shelves over here, which is all the glazes, tools and clay. So quick guided tour for you in the studio. I am going to do a studio video, just a short video, just there, so everybody can see. Because I make my stuff. It's all mine, Jon, all mine. We did share, but now it's all mine. The other lad's gone off to do his own thing in the world of art. So it's just me making my pots, doing a bit of have a go, basically. We'll let people in, have a go, helps pay the bills. We can get I say we've got 4 big whales and a mini whale, so we can do 5 thrown at once. People seem to enjoy it. So, on that note, see you again in a video very soon, and hopefully many more live stream ones to come, and clears the way, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.